Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Coin Vault USA today. I want you to look very closely at this small coin in my hand because what you are seeing right now might look completely ordinary, but by the end of this video, your mindset about coins is going to change forever. This is the famous Lincoln Wheat penny 1980, and most people ignore it every single day. They spend it, they drop it, they don't even notice it. But what if I tell you that this same coin in some cases has been sold for hundreds of dollars? Yes, a simple 1-cent coin turning into something valuable. And the shocking part is that many people already have it, but they just don't know what to look for. Now, before I explain the real secret behind this coin, I want you to imagine something. Think about all the times you received coins as change, maybe from a shop, maybe from a market, maybe from an old drawer in your house. How many times did you actually stop and inspect those coins closely? Probably never, and that is exactly why rare coins remain hidden, because people don't pay attention. But today you are going to be different today. You are going to learn something that can completely change the way you see money. This coin carries the face of one of the most respected figures in history, Abraham Lincoln. His image was first placed on the penny back in 1909 to honor his 100th birthday, and since then, this design has become one of the most iconic coin designs ever created. Imagine a design surviving for decades, being used again and again, passing through millions of hands, and still holding its identity. That alone tells you that this coin is not just metal, it is history in your hand. Now let's come to the year 1980, a time when the United States was facing economic pressure. Inflation was rising, production costs were increasing, and millions of coins were being produced to keep the economy moving. The 1980 penny was minted in huge numbers in different locations, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, and this is where things start to become interesting, because not every coin produced in these mints is exactly the same, even though they look identical at first glance. Small differences during production create rare variations, and those variations are what collectors are searching for. When you look at this coin, you will see the words "In God We Trust" written at the top, Liberty on the side, and the year 1980 clearly marked. But experienced collectors don't just read these words, they examine them. They study the thickness of each letter, the spacing between them, the alignment, and even the smallest imperfections, because sometimes those imperfections are what make a coin rare. Now here comes the most exciting part: errors during the minting process. Sometimes machines don't work perfectly, sometimes the metal shifts slightly, sometimes the die strikes more than once, and these small mistakes create something extraordinary. For example, a double die error, where the design appears doubled slightly, giving a shadow-like effect, or an off-center strike where the design is not properly aligned on the coin, or even a broad strike error where the coin looks stretched out. These are not just mistakes. These are rare opportunities, and collectors around the world actively search for these types of coins. Imagine holding a coin that was created with a mistake that was never supposed to happen. That is what makes error coins so special. They are unique, they are rare, and they carry a story that no normal coin can tell. And the 1980 Lincoln penny has been known to have some of these rare error variations, which makes it even more exciting for collectors. Now let's talk about something that many beginners ignore, but professionals always focus on, and that is condition. The condition of a coin can completely change its value. A worn-out coin with scratches and dull color may only be worth its face value, but a coin that looks fresh, shiny, and untouched can be worth many times more. Collectors call this mint state condition, and coins in this state are extremely desirable, especially if they come from older years. So if you have a 1980 penny somewhere, don't just ignore it. Take a closer look. Hold it under light. Check its shine. Check its edges. Look for any unusual marks or details, because even a tiny difference can turn an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. Now here is something that will really make you think. Some 1980 pennies, especially those with rare errors or in excellent condition, have been sold online for prices ranging from a few dollars to hundreds of dollars, and in Some rare cases even more. Imagine finding something like that in your pocket change. Something that people normally overlook but actually holds hidden value. Another important detail that you should never ignore is the mint mark. Some coins have a small letter below the year, like D, which represents Denver, or S, which represents San Francisco, while coins without a letter are usually from Philadelphia. Each mint produces coins with slight differences, and sometimes certain mint marks become more valuable, especially when combined with rare errors or high-quality condition. Now, I want you to imagine a real-life situation. You are cleaning your house, going through old items, and suddenly you find a small collection of coins, maybe in a jar, maybe in a drawer. You almost ignore it, but then you remember this moment. You remember this video. You start checking each coin one by one, and suddenly you find something unusual. A 1980 penny with a strange mark or a perfect shine. That moment can be the beginning of something exciting, because that coin might actually be valuable. This is why coin collecting is not just a hobby. It is like a treasure hunt, where the treasure is hidden in plain sight, and only those who pay attention can find it. And the best part is, you don't need expensive tools or special skills to start. All you need is curiosity, patience, and a little bit of knowledge. Now let me take you even deeper into the world of coin collecting, because understanding the background makes everything more exciting. Coins are not just currency, they are historical documents. They pass through different hands, different cities, different generations, and each coin silently witnesses moments of history. Imagine this 1980 penny being used in a grocery store in the 1980s, then traveling through different pockets across decades, and finally reaching you today. That journey alone makes it special. And here is something even more interesting. The metal composition of pennies around this era started to change due to rising copper prices. Earlier pennies were mostly copper, but over time the composition shifted, and that created another layer of collectability, because certain years and compositions are more valuable than others, so sometimes even the weight of a coin can tell you something important. Collectors often use simple tools, like magnifying glasses, to inspect coins closely, but even without tools, your eyes can catch a lot of details. If you train yourself to look carefully, focus on the edges, the color, the shine, and especially the small areas where errors usually appear, because those are the places where hidden value exists. Now let me tell you a secret that many beginners don't know. Patience is the most powerful tool in coin collecting. You don't find valuable coins instantly. It takes time, observation, and consistency, but once you develop the habit of checking coins, you will start noticing things that others completely miss, and that is when the real excitement begins. Think about it like this: every time you receive change, you are actually getting a chance to find something rare. It's like a mini treasure hunt happening in your daily life, and most people are unaware of it, but you are not anymore. You now know what to look for, and that knowledge itself is powerful. And now I want you to pay attention, because this might be the moment that changes everything. What if the next coin you find is not just another coin? What if it is something rare, something valuable, something that collectors are searching for? Imagine the feeling of discovering that on your own. It's not just about money, it's about the thrill, the excitement, the story. So from today, make it a habit. Never ignore coins. Check them, observe them, learn about them, because the more you learn, the better your chances become. And who knows, one day you might find something that surprises even experienced collectors. And now, before I end this video, I want you to take action. Don't just watch and forget. Go and check your coins right now. Look into your drawers, your wallets, your old collections, because your next discovery might already be waiting for you. If you enjoyed this video and want more content like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends, because knowledge grows when it is shared, and maybe someone you know is holding a rare coin without even realizing it. Remember, this small coin is not just 1 cent. It is history, it is mystery, and it is a hidden opportunity waiting to be discovered, and the next discovery could be yours.